A sense of unease intensified in Bangladesh amid protests in the civil administration and business sector over the policies of the interim government led by Muhammad Yunus. Primary school teachers joined public sector workers in the protest. Bangladesh's former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina accused the Muhammad Yunus government of selling the nation off to the US. She said that Yunus seized power in Bangladesh with the help of extremist groups.
Troubles continue to mount for Bangladesh's chief advisor, Muhammad Yunus. The former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina launched a scathing attack on the Nobel laureate, claiming Yunus was a militant leader selling off the country to the US. In an audio speech to the nation, Sheikh Hasina recalled that her father, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, sacrificed his life for St. Martin's Island and refused to surrender to the United States. In a post on Facebook, she said that when America wanted St. Martin's Island, my father did not agree. He had to give his life, and that was my destiny, because I never had the thought of selling the country to stay in power. Notably, Bangladesh is in turmoil as the army claimed that Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus is giving away a portion of the country's land to the United States in the name of Rakhine corridor. The army has strongly opposed this move. St. Martin's Island is located in the northeastern region of the Bay of Bengal, close to the border between Bangladesh and Myanmar. Hasina further claimed Yunus was running the government with the help of banned militant outfits. She wrote, Yunus has seized power with the help of terrorists, even those who are banned in various international arenas, from whom we protected the people of Bangladesh. She also attacked Yunus' government for banning the Awami League in Bangladesh, calling it both illegal and unconstitutional. In a further blow to Yunus, Bangladesh's National Consensus Commission said that the political parties had failed to reach an agreement. The commission, set up last year after the mass uprising, was tasked by the Yunus's caretaker government to suggest critical democratic reforms. Commission's vice president said that despite marathon efforts, the political parties had not reached a deal. On Monday, primary school teachers in Bangladesh joined public sector workers in protest against the interim government amid growing discontent and political uncertainty in the country. From mulling resignation to threatening public action, Muhammad Yunus used all his cards to deal with the growing pressure to hold elections in the country. While the army and Bangladesh Nationalist Party or BNP are pressing for elections at the earliest, Yunus insists that elections can only be conducted in 2026. Aman Kumar's report for DD India.